Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming and joining us here at DVG Integral Prime 2026. We are very happy and enthusiastic to be here this morning. It's a small crowd, but we appreciate your attendance. I'm sure you'll see a lot of products today at this little symposium. And I'm here just to talk about some shared storage and some security features. So let's get right into that. At DVG this year, we're going to talk about Facilis HUB storage, your media managed, how you can secure your shared storage in today's modern hybrid workflows. I'm Shane Rodburn. I'm the CEO of Facilis. I've been in the digital media industry for over 25 years. And Facilis has been in business for 22 years serving this particular market. Come on in, everyone. Have a seat. Facilis builds shared storage for the media and entertainment market, whether it's government, house of worship, corporate, traditional broadcast and post-production. Anyone using content creation, collaborating requires some shared storage solutions. And that's what we provide. And we'll continue to do this throughout the supply chain crisis and all that. We have plenty of inventory. If anyone needs shared storage, we're happy to provide it. We are a software-based company, but we sell turnkey solutions, including the hardware as well. We talk about storage in terms of overall ecosystem. So that includes our virtualization, our shared file system, our access control called Smart Access Rules, our archive and backup, which we refer to as Object Cloud and Object LTO. Our asset management solution helps you manage your media. That's FastTracker MAM. Our remote access is incredibly important to the overall workflow. That's called WANLink. And then a recent addition to our solution set is called FastCache, which allows you to connect remotely using WANLink or any dedicated connection and be able to play back media in real time using local NVMe cache. So I'll start with the virtualization of your drives and how that all works. Basically, it allows you to have bandwidth sharing. That's the overall architecture. We have dyno RAID protection, which allows you to have multi-drive protection. But what we've added recently in our latest release is a protect mode. So in today's world, we have bad actors out there that are trying to access people's systems and data and do ransomware, malware. So we've done some research, and we've added some feature sets to allow you to obfuscate all of your data on your server. So in previous versions, you would connect to the server and you could see all the data if you were on the server. In the latest version, we make all the data inaccessible from the server. So if someone were to get on a client machine that was remote or in your local area network, that doesn't mean they can access the data on the server. The server can be completely hidden from any bad actor that may come into the network, and they would not be able to encrypt or ransomware those files. So that's something that's critical to people's workflow to keep their data secure and safe. We've also created a new feature called alias volumes. So in previous versions, all of your mounting points were individual file systems. In the latest version, we have something called alias volumes, where you can create an alias which is part of the larger file system, and those are essentially child volumes or sub-volumes, and you can just mount those little pieces, and they take on the same behavior as the larger volume. New feature, helps in security, helps in overall workflow. This is just a depiction of how it looks from you would have a target volume, then you could have sub-volumes underneath that. The shared file system, Facilis shared file system, allows for us to be optimized over a standard NAS, SMB, NFS, XFS share. It allows us to have multi-platform, Mac, Windows, Linux. And new in 8.4, we're doing multi-link acceleration and OAuth, or Open Authentication, multi-factor authentication. There's a lot of three-letter acronyms that people don't really understand all the time, but it's enhanced security. That's what we're talking about this year. Multi-link is actually for performance. You can have a dedicated line. Let's say you have a 1 gig or 10 gig or 25 gig link to your client, and In the past, you would just have to add an additional device to have multi-link. Now we're just allowing you to add a second link, and you don't have to do all the network machinations where you have to do link authentication and link aggregation. We handle it all in software now. So you can have multi-link, and we'll handle your performance, and you'll essentially get double the bandwidth by adding a second link, both on the client side and from the switch to the server side. So we're excited about that. Another thing, smart access rules that we've made some enhancements in recently. Smart access rules allows you to have folder and file level access, so not just at the volume level. You can do things like non-delete, by file type, recycle bin, audit policies, and secure ingest workflows. But what we've created in 8.4 is our lockdown policy. So you can basically create a policy based on certain file types that will say, no matter, you can continue to work with these in your workflow, but no matter what happens, we're not going to allow you to change and delete these files. So ransomware, malware can't come in there, flip those files, and encrypt them. So we've added that capability based on customer feedback to say, hey, how can we prevent this? So this is one additional way that we can prevent malware and ransomware attacks from coming in. One other area of our ecosystem we like to talk about is Object Cloud and LTO. That's our backup and archive strategy. So that allows you to drag and drop, backup and archive, and restore files to the cloud or to LTO tape devices. And you have a cache location where you can just drag to it and drag back to it. We sell a turnkey system with Wasabi Cloud Storage and Qualstar LTO, but we support several other brands. So you can bring your own, and or you can buy a turnkey appliance from us. FastTracker, was introduced several years ago basically to be a window into your storage. But we've made so many enhancements that it's really a full-fledged MAM now. It allows you to auto-index, catalog, search. You can do proxy generation, file movement automation, Google AI auto-tagging with Vertex, and on-premise transcription. And one of the new things we've added is panel SDK integration within Avid Media Composer. So we've had it for DaVinci Resolve, we've had it for Adobe Creative Cloud, we've now added it for Avid. So within the Media Composer, you can bring up FastTracker MAM, and you can have the application run directly in Composer. WANLink is our remote access solution. You can access the server without any VPN anywhere in the world. You use the same user authentication and access control that you would as if you're in your facility. It is AES encrypted. You also have to have secondary authentication from the admin to make sure that workstation can connect. And FastCache, FastCache is something we introduced last year. It's partial file caching to a local disk, an NVMe drive that's sitting on your laptop or your computer when you're connecting remotely. It's secure, you can pull that off, and it has no data on it whatsoever. And you can use it in the office, or you can bring it to your home office and continue working. Not that you actually want to, but if you need to, but you can continue working after you leave the office. It does help the network traffic. It levels off the network traffic if you're using it even on your local area network as well. So that's been a very big feature for us recently. So as I mentioned before, we are a software solution for shared storage, but we do sell a turnkey system. So we do have hardware that comes with the server, comes with the software. And I can go through that just briefly. We have some new additions to the line. So we offer primary online storage. We have performance SSD flash-based storage, and we have nearline. We've offered nearline for the last few years because people want like a big bit bucket of storage to move things to that they don't need on a daily basis. So that's a little less expensive storage that you can access when you don't need it on your primary tier 1. So the lineup is Facilis HUB 8, 16, 24, 32, and 48. This is mechanical hard drive based, and you can get from 32 terabytes to 5 petabytes. We have installed a few systems up to 5 petabytes. Those are nice, we like those. Flashpoint is our online primary storage for Flash, and that is SSD based, and it starts at 24 terabytes and goes up to 184 terabytes per server. You can have a primary server that's SSD flash based, or you can have a expansion server connected to your main online storage. It's very flexible. We have the 24 drive and the 48 drive. We also have expansion just from your main storage. You can add on to your existing systems in a 24 drive and also a flash drive, as I mentioned. And then finally we have our nearline solution, where you can have up to 42 bay solution with our Hub Vault nearline product. That's 384 terabytes up to 5 petabytes as well. We also partner with Seagate on their Exos Protect product, so you can connect one of our hub storage servers directly to that server, and that can be your nearline as well. That goes up to 10 petabytes, in case you need it. FastCache, this is an actual physical drive. You can bring your own, connect it to your client workstation, or we sell them 1 terabyte to 8 terabyte solutions that you can connect. Stop by our booth today. This is the QR code for our brochure. And that's it. That's all that I have today. Thank you for a brief presentation. I try to keep the slides to a minimum, but if you do have any questions about shared storage, how you can integrate them into your overall workflow, be happy to talk to you now, answer any questions, or throughout the show. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you.